Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope that all of you are doing well at home. Okay, so today we are going to continue our lesson on SCT or Sentence Construction Table. Do you remember that I have taught you two sentence patterns? Teacher dah ajar awak dua sentence patterns which are SBA, siapa adalah apa, okay, and then S have O, siapa ada apa. Alright, so for today I am going to continue with you another one sentence pattern which is SVC. SVC or siapa buat apa. Okay, so before I continue, sebelum teacher teruskan with my explanation on the SVC sentence patterns, okay, let's recall the SCT map. Kita recall balik SCT map. Okay, so do you remember about SCT map? Ingat tak SCT map ni macam mana rupa dia? Okay, how many columns do you have in SCT map? Okay, 4 columns, correct. Okay, so there are 4 columns, but one column is optional. Okay, satu kolom yang ujung sekali sini optional, maksudnya tak semestinya semua ayat awak pakai itu. Okay, let's recall the 4 columns. First column is linker. Okay, linker is pemula atau penyambung ayat. Okay, so dekat linker we have what? Okay, so we have time adverb, and then conjunction, and we also have sequence connector. Next column, okay, this is the important column. Okay, the 3 important column, subject, verb and complement. Okay, the second column is subject. Okay, subject is siapa. Okay, siapa yang melakukan perbuatan ataupun awak dalam ayat tu awak bercakap mengenai siapa. Okay, so in the subject column you have noun and pronoun. So please memorize, tolong hafal. Okay, next column. Okay, after subject we have the verb column. So verb column here is very important. Please memorize. Okay, dekat bahagian verb tu there are 5 things that you have to memorize. Okay, one is verb to be. Remember verb to be, there are 5 verb to be: am, is, are, was and were. Okay, so please remember that. And then we have verb to have. Okay, verb to have, has and had. Okay, next we also have verb to do, does, did. Okay, after that we have on the verb column, okay, please remember action verb. Okay, action verb is the word that tells you action ataupun perbuatan. Okay, for example, eat, talk, jump, write, read. Okay, and then the last one, modal verb. Okay, modal verb, this one let's keep in view ataupun KIV, kita simpan dulu. Okay, later I will explain to you about modal verb. Alright, and then the last column of our SCT is complement. So complement is pelengkap ayat. Dia melengkapkan apa yang subjek ni buat tadi. Okay, so on the complement part, okay, so you can put object. Okay, boleh letak object dekat situ. Object biasanya noun or pronoun. And then you can also put adjective. Okay, adjective is kata sifat, adverb, or yang bawah sekali tu nanti WH questions. Okay, WH questions ni when you ask yourself, okay, what, where. Okay, that one teacher akan explain later. Okay kids, okay, so let's continue. So for today, let's look at the third sentence pattern, which is SVC. Okay, SVC. Okay, now let's look at this thing. Okay, so you already have this note in your book, right? Okay, so as we see, look at the monster. Okay, monster tu dia pegang the word SVC. So after this, when I say SVC, tolong ingat siapa buat apa. Okay, SVC, siapa buat apa. Okay, and then you can see the one in the green font, the formula. Okay, formula dia subject followed by verb. Okay, verb tu action verb, action verb, and then complement. So siapa buat apa. Alright, so for this part, of sentence patterns, there are a few formula. Ada beberapa formula yang teacher nak bagi dekat awak. Okay, so first one, okay, the first formula, okay, this one I hope you have heard this chant ataupun lagu yang teacher nak nyanyikan lepas ni. Bukan lagu lah, chant lah. Okay. It is easier for you to memorize the rules, okay, supaya awak senang nak ingat dia punya rules dia. Okay, so this one kita akan, okay, let's look at the table here first. Kita tengok dulu table dekat bawah ni. Okay, dekat table ni, okay, I put subject, verb and complement. Okay, ada subject, ada verb dan complement dekat ujung sekali tu. Okay, so subject macam biasalah ada noun and pronoun. So dekat sini teacher mixkan, ada pronoun, ada noun. Okay, next let's look at the verb. Okay, tengok dekat kolom verb, present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay, kalau kita nak buat ayat perkara tu berlaku sekarang ataupun perkara tu dah pun lepas, dah pun berlaku, or that action will happen, akan berlaku in the future. So kita panggil future tense. And then last column tu dekat complement tu, okay, so you can write anything. You can put object ataupun adjective ataupun adverb or WH phrases. Good, that one you don't have to worry yet. Okay, now let's look at present tense. Okay, kalau kita nak buat ayat siapa buat apa, kita nak kata benda tu berlaku sekarang, dia belum lepas lagi. Okay, listen to this. Okay. Kalau subjek singular, verb tambah s. Kalau subjek singular, verb tambah s. Alright. So what do I mean by that? Nanti kejap lagi satu teacher nak sambung sikit. Kalau subjek plural, okay, plural jari teacher macam ni siapa yang belajar dengan teacher tahulah. Okay, subjek singular, verb tambah s. Kalau subjek plural, verb tak payah tambah apa-apa. Okay, apa dia tu? Now, let's look at this table. Kita tengok table ni dulu. I want you to look at Linda. Kita tengok yang Linda. Okay, Linda, is it singular or plural? Okay, Linda is singular because dia seorang ingat singular is seorang. Okay, Linda, okay, look at the verb eat. Okay, dia punya, kita nak buat ayat Linda makan kek tu cepat-cepat. Sebab dia takut orang lain makan kan. Okay, so kita buat ayat Linda eat. Okay, ingat kalau subjek singular, verb kena tambah s. Alright, so Linda eats. Linda eats the cake quickly. Okay, boleh tak? Dapat tak? Okay, and then let's say if you use he pula, dia. Okay, budak lelaki tu, budak lelaki lah kan. He eats the cake quickly. Now, that one kalau subjek dia singular. Tapi kalau the subject is plural, kalau subjek tu lebih pada seorang ataupun awak gunakan I ataupun you, okay, this one ingat balik yang tadi. Kalau subjek plural, verb tak payah tambah apa-apa. Kalau subjek plural, verb tak payah tambah apa-apa. Okay, so let's look at the example yang bawah ni lah. Linda and Nelly. Kita ambil Linda and Nelly. Okay, Linda and Nelly buy new shoes. Kita kata Linda dengan Nelly ni depa pula. Okay, Linda dan Nelly beli kasut baru. So Linda and Nelly is plural. So plural, kalau subjek plural, verb tak payah tambah apa-apa. So Linda and Nelly buy. Awak tak perlu letak Linda and Nelly buy snow. Wrong. Okay, so you read on your own, boleh baca sendiri. Now, let's look at past tense. Okay, kita tengok past tense pula. Okay, so past tense pun ada lagu Okay, listen. Kalau simple past tense, okay, kalau simple past tense, okay, teacher akan buat, kalau biasanya kalau when I teach past tense, bila teacher sebut past tense, teacher akan buat macam ni. Okay, maksudnya dah lepas. Okay, kalau simple past tense, verb kena tukar. Kalau simple past tense, verb kena tukar. Okay, apa yang kena tukar? Okay, biasanya dekat verb, okay, you see there, okay, awak nampak dekat situ, verb tu kita tukar, biasanya kita letak ed dekat belakang verb tu. Okay, for example, I walked to school. Okay, I walk dekat perkataan, dekat verb walk tu teacher tambah ed dekat belakang. I walked to school. Okay, and then you, okay, look at the second example. You played football. Okay, kamu main football. Next, okay, let's look at this one. Okay, this one, okay, the word eat. Okay, eat is actually irregular verb. Irregular ni maksudnya you have to change the spelling. Awak kena tukar dia punya spelling terus. Dia punya apa spelling ejaan. Okay, so eat. Okay, kalau past tense kena tukar kepada ate. Okay, so Linda ate the cake quickly. Linda dah makan kek tu cepat-cepat. Okay, this one kalau kita nak buat ayat yang dah lepas past tense. Okay, same with buy. Sama juga dengan buy. Okay, buy we change to bought. Okay, buy kena tukar kepada bought. Right, this one past tense, please remember dia tak ada peraturan singular and plural. It doesn't matter. Okay, tak kisah singular ke plural ke, but the verb tu yang awak kena tukar. You have to change. Remember, kalau simple past tense, verb kena tukar. Okay, so now let's look at future tense. Okay, future tense ni kalau awak nak cakap siapa buat apa tu belum lagi berlaku dan akan berlaku in the future. Okay, benda tu akan berlaku pada masa akan datang. Okay, let's look at the example. Alright, so the rule for future tense is easy. Rule dia awak cuma letak will. Okay, you add the word will. Awak tambahkan perkataan will dekat depan ataupun before the verb. And then verb you must be written in base form. Kena tulis dalam kata dasar ataupun kata dasar. For example, walk kan. Walk kalau past tense awak tambah ed, kalau singular awak tambah s. Tapi now tak kisah dia punya subjek dia singular ke plural ke apa ke, the verb, okay, kalau awak tulis verb lepas the word will, okay, you must write in base form. Kena tulis dalam kata dasar. Okay, so will walk, tak boleh letak will walks, tak boleh letak will walked. Okay, sama juga dengan eat. Will eat. You cannot write will eat. Wrong. It's wrong. Okay? Salah. Okay, now let's look at the example that I have here. So, I will walk to school. Okay, I will walk to school. Saya akan berjalan ke sekolah. Or, you will play football. Okay, kamu akan main football. Okay, now, kan teacher kata tadi, singular ke plural ke tak kisah. Okay, as long as kena ada perkataan will. Okay, so Linda will eat the cake quickly. He will eat the cake quickly. She will eat the cake quickly. And then kalau plural pun tak kisah juga, sama juga. Okay, Linda and Nelly will buy new shoes. Linda dan Nelly akan beli kasut baru. Okay, so I think that is my explanation about SVC. Okay, remember SVC is siapa buat apa. Okay, siapa buat apa, formula dia subject, terus verb, action verb, and then complement. Okay, kenapa teacher tekankan dekat terus tu? Because sometimes awak suka letak verb to be dekat verb tu. It's wrong, tak boleh. Okay, I give you an example. He was eat the cake. No, you don't put, okay, make sure you don't put the verb to be. Tak payah letak verb to be. Terus saja subject, terus saja action verb. Okay, so formula teacher cakap subject, verb, complement. Subject, verb, complement. So please remember that. Okay, and then the formula ataupun the tips yang, okay, tips yang senang tadi nak ingat. Kalau subjek singular, verb tambah s. Kalau subjek singular, verb tambah s. Kalau subjek plural, verb tak payah tambah apa-apa. Kalau simple past tense, verb kena tukar. Right? Okay, so I hope that you can understand my explanation for today, and please memorize. Okay, tolong hafal SVC siapa buat apa. Okay, that's all for today. Bye-bye everyone.